Ladies, I'm a sativa dominant, ladies. Sativa dominant. I'm a sativa in the streets and indica in the sheets. You know what I'm talking about? These jokes only work where pot is legalized. I live in LA. I spend about $300 a month on pot-oriented, everything. Pot soda, pot soap, pot cream. I use pot lip balm. Sometimes my lips feel anxious. That joke seemed like it was an hour long. I don't know what this is, but I hope it's not my hook. I have a friend who has myasthenia gravis, and it's a serious disease. He's doing okay, and you can live a normal life, but he's doing okay. Otherwise, this would be a horribly inappropriate joke. Thank you. Myasthenia gravis sounds like a disease that was named by Jerry Lewis. I have myasthenia gravis. It's a strange disease that affects your muscles, and your muscles can get weak, and it can affect your facial muscles. Like one of the symptoms is a blank, expressionless face. What are the odds that half the people who have come to my shows for the last 20 years suffered from myasthenia gravis? I mean, how do I know? Maybe I was killing. They couldn't show it. Other symptoms include compulsively checking your watch, falling asleep during premises, involuntary craning of the neck to see what people behind you are laughing at. How come on Dateline people in small towns don't think there's murder? We here in Youngstown, Ohio, it was a small town, so we never locked our doors, and we like to leave our wallets on the lawn at night to air out. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's a small town? You're not gonna be... You can have two people that are gonna murder each other. I wish a Dateline would start out like this. Nobody liked Angela. She was a horrible person. Rude. Who wouldn't want to kill her? That's what we... I'm doing a remake of Starsky and Hutch. It's called Quinoa and Kale. Quinoa and Kale. Two cops who break all the rules except for their strict vegan diet. You know where this joke leads to? A show called Risotto and Isles. Think I want to do it? I can't get the pun people off my back. I have a podcast, and podcast listeners, they love to have food delivered to their house that they cook later on. Podcast listeners. Podcast listeners can't go to the post office because they're scared, so they have to use stamps.com. This joke requires a knowledge of podcasts. Podcast listeners are so busy listening to podcasts, they can't have time to hire anyone for their thriving business. So they have to use a service. People who have dental implants are bothering me. First of all, the commercials are like, I couldn't live my life. I was in the garage for 40 years because I was afraid to show people. And then they say, now I can eat corn on the cob. You don't deserve dental implants if you're eating corn on the cob. You kidding me? That's disgusting. I celebrated the day that they figured out how to get the corn off the cob. I don't want a massage with a happy ending. I'm looking for a cliffhanger. I'd like a massage with a tearjerker ending. I would like a massage with a Sopranos-style ending. Even though I didn't get a big laugh, I will still say good night.